Hello, and welcome back to Season 2 of On the Irregular with me, Java Bere. In spring 2021, I decided I wanted to create a podcast where I could chat to women about their creative journeys. The more irregular, the better. I wanted to create a space where women of all ages, from all backgrounds, could share their story of their own unique creative journey, because there are as many paths as there are people. I had spent most of my life trying to figure out what it was I wanted to do, flitting between working in galleries, theatres, a greasy spoon, a whole food shop, a wine shop, teaching Spanish and English as foreign languages, studying acting, growing vegetables, presenting a community radio show, being a theatre and TV agent. The list goes on. And then, age 30, the inexplicable chaos of life threw an experience my way that changed everything. I became pregnant. And at the 20-week scan, our daughter Alma was diagnosed with an interrupted aortic arch and DiGeorge syndrome. We chose to terminate her life at 6 months in the womb. This broke me in ways I am still learning about. But as I slowly started the process of piecing myself back together in a new, altered shape, I examined these pieces and began to honestly ask myself what I wanted my life to look like. What did I want to experience every day? What did I love? What made me feel alive? And what came from this was the inevitable admission of what I had known all along, ever since I can remember, that I love to tell stories. And here we are. Age 38, I am now the owner of an online business selling homewares and curated gift bundles, alongside my illustrations and creative workshops. Woven amongst this is my writing, my styling, mine and my partner's cooking and photography. All my ways of telling the stories of the everyday. I didn't learn how to do any of this through formal education. It's all a combination of life experience, learning on the job, instinct, passion, and a slightly obsessive personality. In telling the stories around me, I have created a new story for myself. I say all of this now from a far more confident place than when I started my business over 3 years ago. I was experiencing a lot of shame that it had taken me so long to find what I wanted to do with my varying skills. I felt like it was too late, that it would be embarrassing to embark on something new. But two things kept me going: the support of people who loved me and believed in me, and the reaction I had when I shared my story with my handful of followers online. The shame was consuming me, and the only way I knew how to free myself of this was to open up about it and be honest about where I was on my journey. I needed to disempower the shame. So I shared my story. And the response was beautiful. To my surprise, many other women felt the same, like it was too late. They had missed the boat, or they were scared to admit what they felt passionate about. And they felt comforted in knowing that I was experiencing similar feelings, yet also still giving it a go. And so I thought, if others can find value in my story, what if I created a platform for others to tell their stories? The more stories we hear, the more likely we will be able to identify and see ourselves represented, leading us to feel less alone and more inspired to take that leap or keep going on our chosen path. Season 1 was a revelation, a confirmation of the power of sharing our own unique story. I came away from each chat energised and excited, inspired to learn more, do more, be braver. The way you, the listeners, have responded to each guest has been overwhelming. The reviews and messages you send me about how the podcast helped you feel less alone and moved you to make changes in your own life are breathtaking and often move me to tears. Thank you. I say this over and over and over again, but a supportive community can truly change our lives. So I am delighted to be back with 11 more fascinating, vibrant, wonderful guests for Season 2. Writers, photographers, an adventurer, a floral designer, visual artists, an upholsterer, a sensory designer, and a creative who still hasn't decided what she wants to be when she grows up. I cannot wait for you to meet them and hear their stories. And if you'll permit me a shameless plug, from the 1st of March, my friend and collaborator Laura Adams and I will be running our 2-week online workshop, Say It Out Loud Again. where we support you to dream the scary dreams, clarify your creative visions, and create a plan on how to execute them. Head to the show notes to find out more. Thank you for listening. Welcome back and to Season 2 of On the Irregular.